God only knows what happened in Peets Chapter 1.
At a price.
Hello everyone, it's time to tell you about the monster Teeps. Teeps first cameoed in episode 1 of Peets the Eggy as a hinting pair of eyes and humming whispers.
I had no eyes. I discovered that I could still see though, so I went about my daily life.
There were various other allusions to his existence sprinkled throughout the original 4-part series, but he finally made an official appearance in the video Teeps animation, which was a Thanksgiving parody.
At a price.
Teeps, while discussed among the Peets the Eggy team, had not been given a form until our friend Val created this initial design. He was introduced as an orange-headed angel with 4 hands for wings and his iconic purple diamond makeup. Later, co-creator of Peets the Eggy, Minced, created this sketch of Teeps, a larger entity with more limbs, a longer body, and twisting spikes protruding from the back. Then, finally, I added my own touch to this entity with my sketch. I included aspects of the former designs, such as the same head shape and forearms, but with the addition of 2 feet per back leg and replacing the twisting back spikes with smaller arms in the front and a more rounded natural appearance. Although I did a commendable job of bringing all our ideas together into one creature, we continued to argue over the eyes and teeth, eventually splitting off into 3 factions and later deciding on all variations of Teeps being somewhat canon to an extent. Admittedly, since this monster was a group effort, I do not own the rights to Teeps, but I am the animator and sound designer, so I reckon I have some creative control. As far as I know, there is no officially written segment on Teeps, like the rest of the Peets the Eggy characters.
Yes, Mumther. You have put your head on wrong, I informed her. Mumther turned her head 360 degrees Celsius to face me and spoke to me through her sad. Mother stared at me with the slabs of meat passing as Peets. He wore his leggies on backwards with the knee pits facing me. The knee pits had teeny little faces on them, each with 2 eyes and a mouth. The knee pits spoke to me in a very high-pitched voice.
Wake up your brother. It's time for breakfast.
He moved his head to see me. His head was on the nightstand next to the inflatable mattress his body rested on.
What you doing? What you want?
His head asked me. Mother says it's time for breakfast, I replied.
So it is widely speculative on how Teeps is as a monster, but the consensus status that he is a dream, demon, a yokai, or an eldritch being still stands. His powers are related to dreams and nightmares, and his origins place him in the heavenly realm as an angel who fell due to his expansively influential nature. Teeps desired everyone to be placed under an eternal nightmare, wreaking destruction everywhere he went in search of more power. His abilities to warp reality made him impossible to defeat by normal measures, requiring magical artifacts wielded by powerful beings to overcome his adversity. The Peets family are the only beings left who can stop Teeps, which is why he brings them into a dream world in which they are mutated beyond recognition and tormented with nightmares. Teeps' personality is not always serious, oftentimes joking in a malevolently mischievous way, as his clown makeup would suggest. He plays with his victims as he holds a place of superiority in the physical world as a spiritual being who commands dreams, so he tends to be overconfident in himself with taunting teeth, which is most likely how he eventually falls. In the end, Peets and her family do defeat Teeps, as according with the lore by the co-creator, apparently the Peets family find these ancient artifacts, break out of the dream world, and together with a troll and an army of, now on the good side, Oni, they all fight against Teeps and win. So that's Teeps in a nutshell. Hope to see more of him in the next Peets All the Eggy episode. All right, good.